What's good, everybody? Yusuf here, and in today's video I'm going to be teaching you how to generate leads for your cleaning business. So if you're a cleaning business owner and you're relying on only platforms like Thumbtack, Yelp, a referral, if that's all you're doing to get your customers, then you need to watch this video to the end, because I'm going to be telling you exactly how you can grow your business and how you can begin generating more leads on your own. I'm going to teach you how to think about it, and I'm going to explain to you exactly what it is that you need to do. So let's get into it. Before we get started, please make sure you like this video and you subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be dropping nothing but heat and gems so for you to grow your cleaning business. So go ahead, please like, subscribe, and then comment any questions that you have, or if you need any clarity on anything. I'm working on my content, so you asking questions, giving me video ideas or things you want me to talk about is super helpful. Just giving you my experience from growing my cleaning company to help you grow yours. And then I'm going to give you something special. So the document that I have here, I'm going to allow you to get it, but you need to stay to the end of the video, and I'll explain how you can get the document and keep it so you can use it for future reference. All right, guys, let's get into it. So when marketing your cleaning business, the key strategy is to start where people are, where the action is. So for a cleaning business, what you need to know is that the go-to spot for most people is Google. Next, they turn to their friends and their family asking for referrals. And then after that, they will and potentially explore something that they may see on social media, or they may go to marketplaces like a Yelp or a Thumbtack. And so this is an idea of how your customer is going to book your cleaning service. That's something that you need to know. First, they're going to go to Google. They ideally go to Google. Next, they're going to ask their friends and their family. And then next, they're going to go to a platform like Yelp, Thumbtack, or click on someone that they see on the social media like Facebook or Instagram. That's the ideal way people are buying cleaning services from our research. And next is, here's some terms that you need to know before we really get into it. First is the CAC, which is your customer acquisition cost. This is the expense incurred to acquire a new customer when they finally do business with you. Next is the lifetime value, the total value a customer brings to your business over their lifetime. So imagine you get a customer, they stay with you for 2 years, right? The money that you've made from the first time they booked to the last time they booked within those 2 years is their LTV. The next is the cost per lead, the cost of acquiring a potential customer who is interested in your service. They give you their information. Now you can market to them. That is the cost for that lead, for their information. You just need to know these because I'm going to talk more about it later in the video. All right, let's dive deeper. Most purchasers, including yourself, follow a process known as a funnel when they're looking to buy something. So think back to when you last bought something. You potentially were in a funnel. You may have first saw something about it. You started to look up information, or you had a thought like, this is something that I need or something that we want, and you started to do discovery, started to look for information, right? And then next, you maybe reached out to them, talked a little bit more, and then you decided to buy that purchase. So what you were doing is you were being guided through a funnel if that company did it correctly, if you decided to buy, and they were warming you up as a lead or just a potential prospect to buy this goods or service. And when you finally purchased, that was you going from the top of the funnel to the bottom of the funnel. And this is how it applies to your cleaning business. So you need to take customers from the top of the funnel, that discovery phase of not knowing you, to them doing business with you. That's super important, and that's what you need to do for your cleaning business. So a funnel is where a potential customers, they come in wide, they don't know about you. That's the top of the funnel. And then they move closer to making a purchase. So now they're in that middle of the funnel. And here in the middle of the funnel, this is where you're marketing to them. You've talked to them. They're talking to you. They're asking for your service. And then when they get to the bottom of the funnel, this is where they're ready to buy, and they eventually purchase your service, right? And the thing is, with cleaning services, a lot of people actually, they operate in the bottom of the funnel because they know that they need a cleaning, they know they want to book a service. And so when they go to Google or when they finally call you or reach out to you, they're at that bottom of the funnel ready to buy. And this is your opportunity to shine. So whether you're on Google, Yelp, Thumbtack, whatever it is, people who are operating on these places, they're ready to book a cleaning service, and it's your job to, go after that deal. So what you want to do to get those deals is position yourself as the top choice. And being the top choice boils down to a few different things. Is one, getting excellent reviews, providing great service, answering the phone quickly as possible, responding to inquiries as fast as possible. Someone needs a quote, and then maintaining professionalism while selling your services, which is what I consider to have great sales skills. Truthfully, if you have decent to good sales skills, you can still grow your cleaning business to 20K. All you got to do is just get good reviews, answer the phone, and respond to inquiries fast. That right there will get you to 0 to 20K. And then the speed of your growth, it depends on how much you're willing to invest in advertising. So in the next section, we're going to go over all the acquisition channels. Let's get into it. So when you're growing your cleaning company, you need to have a strategy of using organic and paid marketing to grow your cleaning business. We did to grow our cleaning company, Refreshco, and this is what we do for our customers to grow their cleaning business: is implement our customer acquisition system, which is a blend of organic and paid. So you need to know all the acquisition channels for free, and you need to know the acquisition channels for paid. Which are the free channels? First one is we have Google My Business. Google My Business is the first thing that you should establish for your cleaning business, because a Google My Business profile is like the number one thing. It's where everybody goes. If you're not in the map pack, you can expect to not get business unless you're literally begging people on the street to do business with you. But with your Google My Business, you appear in Google and people can actually find your company and do business with you. So you want to have a very built out Google My Business profile that is having reviews, photos. You want to have all your information about your service. You want to have all that dialed in. And a well-maintained Google My profile can and will enhance your visibility, especially for people looking for services, cleaning services in your city. You want to have your GMB built out. And if you want a video from me on building out your Google My Business profile, just let me know. But there are many videos on YouTube. Next is your social media. We like to use Facebook and Instagram because this is where our ideal customer is. Yours is ideally on these platforms as well. But you want to have a built out Instagram page, a built out Facebook page. The reason for this is because it really just increases your visibility, and it also increases your authority. So when you have these profiles built out, you have content on it. When people find your company, they're going to look you up. And if they find nothing about your business, they may or may not do business with you. But if they do search you up and you have a lot of information, you have a lot of pictures, and you have a well built out page, they're going to say, okay, bet, like I can trust this company. This is a real company. And so you absolutely need to build out the social media. It also helps with your ranking on SEO on Google, because you'll have the link for your social media profile on there as well if they search you up, so they can click it. And Instagram now is more of a good SEO play. It's more for the advanced, but you can really use Instagram to rank your business now as well. So you want to build that out. Make sure you have a lot of pictures, show your work, show your team, show yourself as the owner if you're the owner of the company. If you're not afraid to get on camera, or if you want to keep it, anonymous of you, then you don't have to post pictures. You could just post a lot of content of the cleaning. That's some more that we're doing now, just posting the work that we do and just value content. Next is Facebook groups. Facebook groups, I would say, is the number one thing that will help grow your cleaning business 100%, especially if you're a residential company. So if you're a residential cleaning company, being in local Facebook groups in your area is where a lot of potential buyers are, because they live in a neighborhood And when they want services, they're going to ask their neighbors. Like I said, one of the ways people look for a cleaning company is a referral. They'll ask their neighborhoods, or they'll just say like, hey, I'm looking for a cleaning company. And you as a cleaning company owner can go to them and say, hey, I provide services. So you being in this group, you want to be a participant. You want to be a neighbor. You live in that area. So for here, there's groups for neighborhoods or parts of Atlanta, and we're in these groups, and we just provide value. We just network. Be a neighbor. What you don't want to do is be in these groups just selling your cleaning services. Buy, 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 buy. You don't want to do that, because they'll either kick you out the group or they won't look at you because it's not as tasteful. What you want to do is you want to provide value to the group, maybe some cleaning tips, answer questions for people, talk to people in the group, network, go to the neighborhood, meet up with people. And if you do provide services to people, do a really good job, because when they give you when they vouch for you in the group, or they give you a good review potentially in the group, that's going to bring you a lot of customers. So using Facebook groups really helps you build trust. When you provide value, it helps you build trust. And when you slowly introduce your services and you do it the right way, then people are going to know you and they're going to come to you for your services. But you do not want to just sell, sell, sell when you're in these Facebook groups. Next is flyers. While that isn't our primary strategy for flyers, we've used them, but when we use them, it's more in a strategic approach. So when you have flyers, I would say it's great for bulletin boards, and it's good to pass out if you're at events or you meet someone. You can have a flyer handy, and when you have that flyer handy, you want to have a QR code on it. It's super important to have your QR code, or at least a phone number where people can contact you, because a lot of people aren't keeping up with flyers. What I'll do is I'll scan something, have it on my phone, and just go from there. So have that QR code on your flyers. We don't necessarily go out and we have big campaigns. We're passing out flyers for our company, but if you want to do that, it works. It can work. So having door hangers, passing out flyers, street signs, to put in the ground, yard signs, those all work. It's a little bit more manual. It's going to take time. Right now it's 90 degrees here, so it's going to be hot. It's going to take a lot of work, but it worked. It actually works. So it's something you could do to grow your business. It's going to be a little bit harder to track, but if you use a QR code, then you can know that these people who are reaching out coming from our QR code, from our flyers. That's a tip right there for you. But you can use flyers, and that'll bring you leads for your cleaning business. And next is SEO. SEO is really a long-term play. It's absolutely going to help you growing your cleaning business once you get some years in. And it is better to start in the beginning, but the thing is it requires a lot of skill with SEO. And if you don't have that skill, of course you need to pay for it. And some SEO agencies, they can be expensive. And I would say you really want to invest in a really good SEO agency that has results. So at Clear Growth, we've ranked a few different businesses to the top of Google. I personally spent last 2 years ranking RefreshGo. We're number one on Google. If you look us up here in Atlanta, we're at the top for some certain keywords. This is a competitive place, so we don't have all the keywords, but if you're in a city that doesn't have as much competition, you can rank, and that's going to bring you a lot of organic business. People that you don't have to pay for, people who are just calling you because you're on Google. So if you're a new cleaning business owner, then do a little bit of research into SEO. If you've been a cleaning business owner and you haven't started optimizing for SEO, this is your sign to do that now, because you need this to grow your business and increase your brand visibility and start getting that organic customers. Next is paid acquisition marketing systems for your cleaning business. First up is we have Google local service ads. These are ads that appear at the top of Google right now when you search. Google is prioritizing these, and I would say if you are a new cleaning company, investing in local service is a good way to start getting business fast. But like I said earlier in the video, you need to answer that phone, because when a lead calls, that's money calling. So you're playing with a loaded gun, and you want to make sure that your sales skills are good. you answer the phone and you get them booked down. So Google local service is really good if you're a new company and you need to start getting business fast. This is a pay per lead. So every person that calls you, that you're gonna pay for that lead. You need to collect their information if they're calling you. I know you can get their phone number, and sometimes their information is attached when they become a lead in the like small LSA portal. But LSA is the first one for a new cleaning business, and you can still use it if you're an existing cleaning business owner to get leads for your business. Next up is Google Ads. So Google Ads is a more pay per click. Google Ads, you need to have a higher budget. So it's not like local service ads. For Google Ads, you need to set up your campaigns and you need to know what you're doing, or Google will spend your money. Like they don't care. So if you don't know what you're doing, they'll run that ad, blow down your budget, and it's over with. I swear. So you want to make sure that you have that knowledge to run Google Ads, or you have the budget to pay someone. So if you aren't really able to spend upwards of $700 to $1,000 to start for your Google Ads, I would say you want to focus on some other channels right now. And once you have some revenue, then you could potentially invest in it. And so during that time where you're using other channels, learn how you can use Google Ads. Google Ads is, for our business, it was more of that strategy for growth because, we had some additional capital to invest in it. And it absolutely can help because the people who want your services and are willing to book. You do have some spammers who will come in there, but you just got to filter that out. That's how the game goes. But when we got a lead from Google Ads, that lead did business with us and they stayed for some time because they wanted cleaning services. Next is Thumbtack. Thumbtack is great if you're a new cleaning business owner as well. Why Thumbtack is great is because it allows you to build a profile on there and you can use that profile to show reviews. When they come to Thumbtack and they see that you have a good profile, they actually take that into consideration. What you can do with Thumbtack as well is that if you optimize it, it can rank in SEO. So when people are looking for cleaning services and they look for your cleaning company and they see that you have your Thumbtack profile and it's built out, you got reviews, Google, they'll index that and it'll be on the page if they potentially look for cleaning services, or if they search the name of your company or something similar to your company, you could potentially rank on that page. They could click on you and reach out to your company. So you want to build out your Thumbtack profile. Even if you don't want to invest in Thumbtack, you may not want to use it. I know it has a lot of mixed reviews, but I can say Thumbtack was what we did in the beginning, and it was super helpful. We got several recurring customers from Thumbtack. We got a lot of higher cleaning deals, people who need cleanings, people who needed like Airbnb cleanings, or people who needed like a move in, move out. They'll go to Thumbtack. They're not looking to search all day. Thumbtack has a lot of money to invest in marketing, which they did. So people knew to go to Thumbtack if they needed a cleaner. That's what Thumbtack invested their ad dollars in to let people know they're the place to find your cleaner. So if you're a cleaning business owner, absolutely, you can leverage Thumbtack. But remember, like I said before, it's a sales process. So every lead you get, they may not do business with you right then and there. They may not be at the bottom of the funnel ready to buy. They may be at the top. They're looking to learn more about cleaning services, which is okay. And what you need to do is get their information. I know the thing with Thumbtack, like LSA, you could pay a high cost for the lead, but you have that person's information. That lead may not do business with you for like 6 months, but let's say you do, you pay that lead, the lead cost is high, but that lead stays with you for 3 years. That you're gonna liquidate that cost that you pay for that lead, make a profit if your services are priced right. So that's the mindset that you need to have while you're running ads, especially using a paid platform. Everybody might not bite at the beginning, but they may bite. Just make sure you collect their information and you nurture them and you take them through that sales process. Next is Yelp. Yelp has a lot of mixed reviews, but the one thing that we cannot deny is that Yelp has a very significant online presence. Any city that you're in, if you look for cleaning companies, Yelp probably going to be in the top 1, 2, 3, especially on their organic ranking. So Yelp being a directory, you want to get on Yelp And what I can say is that having a really good Yelp profile is critical. Just like your Google My Business, your Thumbtack, just build out the profile, get you some reviews on there. And if you do decide to use the Yelp's marketing, I will say that, we got one of our best customers from Yelp. We got a customer that stayed with us for 3 years from Yelp. I believe this was a few years ago. We paid like $500 for it. We got one customer. Actually, I think we got a few different customers from Yelp, but it wasn't something that we at the time. I was a little bit too naive to know if it was sustainable or not. But when we did run, I could say that customer stayed with us for like 3 years. So back then I didn't understand, but now I know that, well, Yelp actually, it can work, but it's that mindset of knowing that they need to go through the sales process, even if you want to invest in Yelp. Some people tell you Yelp doesn't work. I'm not saying that Yelp doesn't work. It can work. You can get great customers from Yelp. You can get people who will book with you, stay with you for years, right? But you have to understand that they may not do business with you immediately, and there's going to be people who are going to inquire about your services and who will never do business with you. But it's about getting those people who want your services and getting them to stay for a long time. All right, guys, now I want to give you an idea of the implementation of your marketing strategy and how this could play out and work for you. So, first, you need to understand the aim. So, the aim with marketing is I want you to remember each interaction, whether it's free or it's paid, feeds into your sales funnel. From the initial awareness to all the way to the closing a deal, your aim is just to guide that customer, get them information, guide them through that process efficiently, nurturing for them to do business with you. The ultimate goal is to convert that lead into a long-term customer. It's not to just get, oh, just pay me a couple $100 and we'll do your cleaning and that's it. No, we do your cleaning and then you keep them going on a monthly, bi-weekly, weekly basis. You want to keep that customer. That's the ultimate aim and the ultimate goal. Take them through the process and get them into recurring services. That's the bread and butter for a cleaning business. All right, guys, there you have it. So just a quick recap. In the video, we talked about your organic and your paid marketing, why those are important and you must do them together, and how you can generate leads for your cleaning business. Remember, this is the goal, is you want to take these people through your sales process. That's the aim. Take them from that initial discovery phase all the way to them potentially closing the deal and doing business with you. And remember, the goal is not to just get money on the front end one time and forget that customer. The goal is to get that money and then turn that customer into a recurring customer. That's the goal and the aim when you're doing this marketing, you're generating these leads. That's how you want to think about it all the time, nurturing these people. If they don't do business today, they can do business tomorrow. It's my job to follow up, reach out to them. That's your goal, your job as a cleaning business owner or doing marketing for, honestly, any service-based business, any business, it'll work, right? So as you're on your marketing journey, remember, prioritize building out a strong profile. You want to have a strong profile. Google My Business, all your social medias, every page that you make needs to be built out. Pictures, make sure you get reviews, have all the information that someone may ask or look for when they're looking for a cleaning company. And then if you're in these communities, make sure you're engaging, providing value, build rapport, trust. You want to make sure you're doing that. And then if you do want quicker results, you want to start making money immediately, then resort to local service or Thumbtack to get your leads. That'll start getting you leads immediately, but you're going to have to spend some money. But when you do spend that money, if they don't book immediately, that doesn't mean that's a bad lead or that person won't book with you. Keep their information and put it in your CRM. So we're here to help. If you have questions or need any clarification on anything, just ask questions in the comments. Now, if you would like this document, then join our free Facebook group. We have a Facebook group and, we're in there and we're answering questions. We're talking shop for the cleaning business. But if you join the group, I'm going to send you this document for free. Make sure you fill out your information though, or the system won't send it to you. So you got to fill it out. Make sure you got the right information too, because it'll go to spam. I'm going to email it over to you. The link is below for the Facebook group. And then if you would like any further clarification, any one-on-one with someone from our team on how we can help you implementing a strategy for you to generate leads. And the link for that is down below as well. You could chat with me one-on-one. We could talk about how we could do this, or you could talk with someone from my team, and we can help you generate leads for your cleaning business. So thank you for staying to the end. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Let me know any feedback that you have or any questions. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.